Hey everyone, it's the infamous Dr. Q here, and this is the Black Ops 2 Campaign Challenge Guide, part number 10, for the mission Suffer With Me, which could sort of be a subtitle for this whole challenge guide, because this has another one of those, survive a very specific explosion challenges, which are no fun. But you're going to save that one for the second run, so you can get everything else, including 100% survivability, done on the first. Hooray. And that's the challenging question right there. Anyways, you want to bring along an RPG and an assault rifle with a grenade launcher. And here's challenge number 1. You just have to follow the prompt to throw the knife, and you'll get that. It's the easiest challenge, probably in the entire game. And you move on, and up ahead you're going to grab the Nightingales, which are basically just decoys. You have to distract 8 enemies simultaneously with Nightingales, so you can use more than one. I didn't realize that until after I'd done this, but anyways, there's a few places you can get that. Go through the skylight, and ahead here is the flak jacket, which you'll want to grab just for survival purposes, on both runs, really. So, save and quit to keep this checkpoint just before the kill 10 enemies with a truck-mounted MG challenge. And when you go through this door and make a right, there'll be an enemy with an RPG that runs around the corner, which if you didn't bring one, there's one you can grab right there. You're going to use that RPG to destroy Noriega's jet. Enemy intel number 1 is on this shelf right here. And you want to get out ahead of Mason, because he will kill enemies and ruin your whole challenge. Destroy the jet, and then you got to get on the truck-mounted machine gun. And check this out. Whoa, mother of God. I love shit like that. Anyways, get on the truck-mounted machine gun and kill everything. You gotta kill 10 enemies. If you don't get them all here, there's a spot later on where there's another truck-mounted machine gun. Be sure to check to the right, too. There'll be a couple guys there. And I try to shoot someone off in the distance who turns out to be a friendly, but, yeah. Good job, me. A little friendly fire. Get it right there. Right there, yeah. So you go forward and you get to the courtyard, and then you get up in the motel room, and then you punch Noriega for the millionth time this game. So then you gotta drag Noriega across Panama, and you go into this hallway here, and Treyarch wins the Subtle Art Design of the Year award for putting the word corruption in big red letters behind Manuel Noriega. Like, oh, I get it, because he was corrupt, right? It's like symbolism, but less subtle. So you get out here, you want to stick to the left, and don't rush this, or you might get killed. Like I did there. You want to stick to the left so you can grab the infrared strobes, which are used for calling in airstrikes. You have to kill 10 enemies with that. It's behind this little gate here, and keep in mind you do have invincibility frames when you're accessing something, which is pretty handy. Grab those infrared strobes, and the other truck-mounted machine gun that I talked about is just down that alleyway there, if you need that. Otherwise, you'll want to head down to the center here, this little area with the dome. It's a good spot to get the Nightingale challenge. Although it didn't work here. The church courtyard also works extremely well. And the ZPU is an anti-aircraft gun, which is on top of this building here. It kind of sucks that they made that so vague. It took me a while to figure out what the hell the ZPU was. So I opted to take it out with the rocket launcher. You can use frags, or you can use the infrared strobes. Whatever works. And then up ahead, you get the church courtyard, which will get the Nightingale challenge easily, and also the infrared strobe challenge. I got them both in quick succession there. And enemy intel number 2 is in the building to the left. I believe it says like Electronico outside or something like that. So once you've got all that done, go ahead and get up to the clinic. And once you get inside, enemy intel number 3 is just straight ahead. And after you grab that, you'll want to save and quit to keep a checkpoint right before the kill 8 enemies in the clinic challenge, because that one can be somewhat difficult. Although it's made somewhat easier. I have a grenade launcher on my gun, so the first thing I do is fire a grenade back into the hallway, And then I switch over just to the regular fire. I've got fast mag on it for quicker reloads. And you shift over to the right, you'll be blocking Mason's shot. So you can see as I'm reloading, he doesn't kill anyone. And that allows me to get 8 kills. So after that, you move on ahead. And then you help out Noriega, pull him back up. And then someone throws an infrared strobe up here, and you got to run away from a gunship attack. And on Recruit, the most important thing for surviving this is the jump. If you get damaged while you're running down the hallway, like I do in this run, you'll sort of want to just back up a little bit to allow yourself to recover so you can sprint and jump again. So after that, you move on, and then you shoot Mason in his kneecaps, because it's not like this guy killed JFK or anything. And then it's run number 2 with the RPG challenge that is quite similar to the grenade challenge from Mission 1 that makes no sense and is prone to not registering, making it even more fun. So I found the only spot I could get this to register was out in by the hangar with Noriega's plane. So you'll want to grab the flak jacket, obviously, and like I tried getting this challenge later on where there were other spots with RPG enemies and it would never register. Even when I clearly saw someone getting killed by the rocket launcher that damaged me. So I go out and I take cover behind one of these stacks here. You have to be within his line of sight for him to fire. And I just sort of crouched here and just sort of danced around. And eventually he fired a rocket out. Now, if Mason gets out and he starts shooting people, you can prevent that by just firing around into him every couple of seconds or so. Every couple of seconds or so, and that'll stagger him and keep him from killing anyone. Ugh. But anyways, that's it for part number 10. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you feel so inclined. Like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter @MonoPolygamist. Anyways, thanks for watching. Yeah. Peace out.